Well, good morning, beautiful. I hope that this finds you well rested and ready to begin your week or wherever you're catching this in time. It's your daily insight on life and love for March 22nd. March 22nd, 2021, also being timeless. So wherever you're catching it might be relevant, might not. Hang out, enjoy the show, enjoy the shenanigans. It only is more entertaining from here. If you're new to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. If you have questions about booking a session, because your individual storyline will always be more detailed, in depth, and intense. That being said, look at this. Look at it. Look, love it. No, you're not gonna love it. Oh, Lordy. This is a lot of relief that has to come into your life because I'm seeing your insecurity. And I've said this in the mini reads, and you can go ahead and check out the timestamp on those bad boys. Be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. That's going to involve the work that's going with it. Nobody wants to do that work. Not one person on the planet. We've all done enough. We don't want to involve ourselves in anymore. However, if you want this, then you gotta do that. I hate it as much as you do, but here we are, and we are not backing down. We're not going back into that box. Look, we have the Queen of Cups energy in reverse. She is backtracking like a mother, and we don't want to do that. You've come too far for this. Now somebody's trying to give you something, and you're just like, no, you know what, I think I'm good. And you look for any excuse to have this blow apart. You know that this could make you, happy. But it could be something that ends your self-destructive behavior. Isn't this what you're doing? Kind of a self-destructive behavior? Look at your love language. How do you show affection? How do you feel loved? Now, I know that there's studies that say, hey, we all have all of these to some degree. Got it. What are your main two? Now, look at the opposite end of the spectrum on that one. That's probably what you're doing right now. Self-sabotage, demolishing of the situation. Don't do it. So let's look at your insecurity, Captain. It doesn't need to be this way. All right, come on. Let's look at the insecurity. Come on, it's fun. Let's look at that. Let's look at the pain of that. It really, it's interesting. If you're new to the channel, what card makes me do that? This bad boy. And of course this would come out. Oh, good God. Yeah, you are trying to break some sort of codependent behavior, but look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing. This is ridiculous. I love this so much. So you're ready to turn over a new leaf, but you're looking for any reason why your world's going to shut down and every reason why you're wrong. Why do you have to be wrong? With everything that you have gone through in the recent times, why do you have to be wrong about happiness? Why does it have to be that red flag? And you know what? I'm calling you out. I'm calling myself out. I'm calling everybody out on that bad boy. Karmic balance, karmic justice coming into play right now. This is a huge commitment. You know that whatever you are embarking on in either this personal relationship or this life direction is a commitment. And that is scary as F, isn't it? You don't want to be caught in the wrong place at the wrong time again, now, do you? You don't, because that's a very self-imposed prison, isn't it? It's scary. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to feel like they've given away their power again. It doesn't need to be that way. And I don't think that you are going to be that way, but you have to deal with this trauma because this is one of the final blips in the blocks of your happiness. You don't need to do that. So come on, let's look at the trauma. I know that you want to shed this past feeling of being suspended in air, like you don't have control, like you have no ability in this. Let's see. This is past issues with depending on others and being completely let down. Look at that. This is dealing with a lot of feminine energy, and it seems like a lot of back talk. Not like somebody, you know, talking smack to you or anything, but double talk, actually. So a lot of deliberate miscommunication, words of manipulation being completely vague. So it's like all the balls are in the air with this one. Things that really affected your psyche. And it made you feel like you were crazy. You're not willing to put yourself in that position. Again, that's the trauma that you got to get over in this one. Feminine doesn't equate to female. We all have feminine and masculine inside of us. You are a walking duality. And you want to know what? You're worried about being completely abandoned and left in the cold again. Aren't you tired of it? Aren't you tired of that pending doom and misery? You're exasperated. You don't need to struggle anymore. Look. Gabriel's horn. It's being blown. This is, it feels like divine providence. And it feels like a soul healing that's going on. Look. The swords are starting to come out of your back, and you are going to see just how far you've come and how you don't need to be in this headspace. I know. The anxiety, you just want to run away from all of this. But the thing is, you just don't think that you are ready. You don't think that you're ready, so you're psyching yourself out. I'm being pulled to read the spirit message. So go ahead and check the timestamp. But I'm getting guided to read this. So think of a loved one who's crossed over. It could be anyone of any age. It doesn't matter when you knew them or how you knew them. Whoever's coming to the forefront immediately. And if nobody is coming up to your mind, or if you keep replacing it, don't sweat it. This is going to be from the main guide, and it's just as important. This is all geared towards you. So there's only one you, and you have a unique path and special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in the world and to meet certain people, but then it is up to you how you live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. That would be the reality of your fears. Those are false. You don't need to be there anymore. You're safe. And it's not like anybody can prove to you that you're safe, because you will look for fault in anyone's words, in anyone's situations. You're looking for the crack in the foundation. If you look hard enough, the crack will develop, but it's not there initially. You don't need to chip away at something just to prove that there's a hole there. You don't need to be there. So don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think that a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. Oy vey. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know that your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust and stop looking for the potholes. They're not there. This is a new path. All right, so look at this. This is part of the mini reads. I want you to pay attention to any incoming mail, whether it's email, physical mail, snail mail, or drones, smoke signals, Morse code. You got the drill? Signs, synchronicities all around you. I get it. Your storyline is folding right in front of you. Don't let yourself feel crazed by this. It's not your imagination. This is all leading you to some sort of serendipitous realization. And this, I think that you are looking for any reason to see this as the ability to have insecurity, if that makes sense. You want something to trigger the insecurity so you can be proven right and you can pull out of this on your own accord. it in a false way gives you that sense of taking your power back when you're actually self-sabotaging. So this is saying, are you just stuck on this idea that this is not for you, that this is never going to work out for you? You're ready for this relationship. You're ready for this future. Now prepare yourself for the work that this is involving, because if you want to be a builder, you have to learn how to build and then take this leap into it. This is going to be hard work on your path, but you are so well worth this. And you want to know what? If you do step back and look at the picture in its entirety of what you have to construct, yeah, you're going to be overwhelmed. Take this one step at a time. You're ready for this. And it's going to be a process. Don't let yourself be fooled. It's not going to happen overnight. This is a genuine process. And this is going to be something that as you take that next step up, the mountain seems smaller. So I'm going to put this back in here. And you know I have a ginormous amount of cards right here, so. Stupid card. I hate that I love this. I love this, but I hate it. Your tree-hugging sappiness right here. That's right. I love love. I love all the ways that it shows up in your life. I love the ways that it can express itself. I think that is beautiful. All right, so what is the guidance into getting out of our own way, Spirit? How's your day starting so far? Look at this. Let yourself receive the gift. You're going to be incredibly nervous. You're going to be a nervous wreck. And let's see. We have the Chariot. And the victory is after you discover that there's literally nothing holding yourself back, and just yourself being what is considered to be a wet blanket. It's a wet blanket. You know, what does that even mean? What does that even mean? Did you wet the blanket? Did you have an accident? Or did you pour water on it? Did you pour some sort of liquid? Or did you expel the liquid? I'm confused as I'm sitting here talking to you. Somebody please explain this to me, because I don't feel like Googling it. Okay. Okay, you. So what's the advice? Oh, Samantha, I absolutely love you. If you heard that ding, that is my soul sister from another mister named Samantha. The advice is, let your past disappointments be confronted not by isolating yourself, but by sitting down with your pain and trying to explain where you are with it to yourself. You're literally sitting there and having a conversation with yourself. This is a time to get quiet. It's a time to work on your foundation and to try and find your equilibrium, because I see that you are fighting really hard right now not to break. Probably feels like the world around you is failing you, like you will never find happiness. That couldn't be further from the truth. Everything is being shaken up right now, and it's in your favor. See? All right, the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. What I love about the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is no matter what, it can't stay in reverse for long. That is only temporary setbacks. Look. Some truth is coming to the surface right now, and you're afraid it's going to be something that you don't want to hear. This can be something that has a major impact on you. All right. Prepare yourself for all potential outcomes, but don't live in the negative. Oh my God. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. I quit. Oh my God. What the hecking heck? Are you kidding me? That's what you're kind of looking towards, isn't it? All right. I said this on TikTok earlier. I'm gonna say it to you now. Okay. If you are constantly chasing soulmate twin flame energy. You are not in alignment with yourself. You are not looking for your divine masculine. You're not looking for your divine feminine, all of which, both of those things reside in yourself. Anything that you're externally looking for, you are out of balance with yourself, and you will constantly be chasing that. If you are seeking the soulmate twin flame, you are going to be on a journey to find that sense of wholeness in yourself. We all have that duality in us. And the more work that you do on yourself, the more that you confront your blocks, the more that your external world will reflect that. So if you're facing a lot of insecurities right now, then that is your internal world, no matter how hard you try and dance around it. And I hate it. And it's every single one of us. So don't be slighted in that one. You're in good company. The more that you come into wholeness with yourself and find that union in yourself, the more that you are in alignment with everything that is that union. And it's not this sense of need anymore. It is that sense in yourself, and all is well with the world. And then this is drawn to you like a magnet. But the funny thing is, that being said, if you are doing it specifically for that reason, and you think that you are fooling spirit or yourself or consciousness or anything else, it is going to give you a rude awakening. You cannot fool consciousness. It knows exactly where your head's at. It knows exactly where you think this is going. Don't kid yourself. Do the work. We all have it in us. You have a huge either soulmate twin flame energy that you are working towards in yourself that is going to reflect on the outside, or a lifelong companion. But what this is saying is getting over that insecurity in yourself is putting you in alignment with divine unions and self-unions. And this all is sense and right with the world. I know how cheesy this sounds. I know how crazy I sound. It's what's coming through in the reading right now, and I'm completely all about it. And I love, and the Two of Cups has made itself very well known on more than one occasion tonight. So I got to honor it, and you know that I have to honor it. All right, so this is the advice. Face your insecurities, baby. All right, so if you do, what is the likely outcome of this? If you do the work, what is the likely outcome of this situation? Let's see. No. Go get your drink. Go get your breakfast. Go get your snack. Let's do... No. Too many cards. Knock it off, Spirit. Not doing that. It was literally half the deck. No. I'm not running a marathon read here. What's everybody's problem? Come on. I'll shuffle all day. No, it's all good. You don't want to come out? I'm just as stubborn. All right, come on. All right, there's a love offer coming in. What else? This is so stupid. It's not the Two of Cups right now. Look, it's your balance. It's your equality. You are so amazing. I love this, and I hate this, but I love this. Under all of this, I love this. This is so stupid awesome. All right, come on. You have nothing to defend. There's nothing to fight against. You can create this to be whatever magic you want. You are this super powerful manifester in this, and it's so awesome. Okay, my nose itches. Not walking away, staying, taking your time, reignited passion. There needs to be an understanding between everybody that even though that you are getting into a connection, you are holding up yourself in this and not depending on somebody else. All right, final card, Spirit. Not too many. I just flipped over. This is going to be work. This is going to be a lot of work, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. It means that it's going to be worth the time And you got to get the show on the road with this. So, my dear, you got your work cut out for you. You're breaking a lot of trauma inside of you. You're facing your stuff. And I'm not kidding. Keep your eye on messages. Something's coming through for you. And I see good news. But I also see things slowing down so you can acclimate. All right? If you have questions about booking a session, my email address is in the description. If you don't have the ability to do that, find me on any social platform and DM me. I have a coronavirus sale going on, and it includes all of my services. So see what might be right for you. And, well, I hope this finds you well. You know this doesn't end at midnight, so this is a projection of your future based off of current circumstances, and if you continue this road, what you can expect. So, that being said, this doesn't end at midnight. I will talk to you all very soon. Until then, stay safe, have fun, and know that you are greatly loved and appreciated. Go rock the day and make it yours. Okay. Hey there, you know the deal. Think of a loved one who's crossed over. If nobody's showing up, that's fine. It's going to be from your main spirit guide. Listen with an open heart, potentially an open mind. Okay, you. So over here, there's no mystery for us to unravel. We know intimately how connected we all are. All the webs of creation works, and how spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it's impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things will actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimension you live in. That said, you can feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in miraculous ways. We can't understand with your, you can't understand with your mind, but you can know with your heart and your soul. Trust that even though you don't know how, the what or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery. Have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as spirit weaves your life mysterious and beautiful tapestry and glorious technicolor. I hope that made sense. Blah, blah, blah. It's so bad. All right, stay safe, have fun. Stay tuned. Are you ready? Think of a loved one who's crossed over, or this is going to be from your main guide. All is well. Listen with an open mind. There's only one you, and you have a unique path and special purpose. You're supposed to have a specific experience in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you how you live, how you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think that a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know what anyone's internal experience is. Compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come? Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you, and that's how you get successful and find happiness. What you want, what you have now, and not what someone else has. We love you immensely, and we know that the journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust, for the love of God, you are on the right path. Stay safe, have fun. Are you feeling like you have no idea what your path is because what you're being called to do is so obscure, so odd? That doesn't mean that it's not your path. This means that you are meant to stray from the straight and narrow. You are not meant to go along with the herd. There's a reason why you're so quirky, so unique, and so hell-bent on this particular path. Come on. There's something very special and unique about you that needs to be brought through in this type of energy. Now, you have no idea who this is going to affect, who this is going to inspire, and who this is going to call out to. The world needs you to come as you are. So have 5 seconds of bravery. Break away from the crowd and do your own thing. And then start doing even more of your own thing. There's a reason why you're this way. And it's not a cautionary tale. You're a story of perseverance. Now go rock it. Stay safe, have fun. Chaos doesn't mean that it's wrong. Chaos means that it's been stirred up in your favor. You've put it out there for some sort of clarification. You wanted that answer. You wanted the miracle. Awesome, great. Now step aside and let spirit answer this in some way, shape, or form without you micromanaging it. Now, I'm not necessarily calling you out. I happen to be one of the worst offenders in this. It's part of human nature. It's part of human experience. You will learn how to let go. So what this is saying, you know, what you've called out for, yeah, you're getting signs and synchronicities about it, and you are getting your answer. And it is, yes, in your favor. Yes, you don't have to worry, but are you worrying? Don't you know it? This is why you need to get into a quiet space because there's so much stimulation and noise around you that you can't concentrate, and you're thinking the worst of this situation. It's not going to be your outcome. Sit with it. This is in your favor. This is going to happen for you. Breathe and trust the process. So I hope that that made sense. Stay safe, have fun. All right, you. Yeah, you. Look at this. Look at this. Keep your eye on messengers. Keep your eye on the mail. Keep your eye on smoke signals. There's so many ways that a message can be getting to you right now from either somebody who has just crossed your path or who is crossing your path in the very near future. Fated meeting. This is somebody who definitely has a soul tie with you. It's not negative, but your mind is making it to be negative because, well, insecurities, old triggers, old traumas, these are coming up to be dissolved into your, dissolved so you can actually get into this connection. This is a really wonderful feeling, and it does feel like it's either romantic or some sort of soul companionship. So don't deny yourself the happiness. Let yourself transmute that terror energy into something that is going to be of benefit to you, and just allow yourself to be happy. Yeah, I know. That's scary, isn't it? Allow yourself to be happy. You're ready for this. Stay safe, have fun. Bye. All right, so Spirit, being the snarky thing that it is, decided that you needed a message while I was studying, so I had to do it. And look, are you feeling bored? Are you not getting validated? Are you feeling a drain in your life? This is saying, hey, you have a choice to make, and it's in your best interest not to do the same cycle. If you're not getting the attention in the situation in the moment, or if you're bored, if life is getting just quiet, don't do this thing where you are constantly chasing the horizon on this one. This is an opportunity to break the cycle, stay where you are right now, and rediscover or redefine a passion of yours. I'm not telling you to be complacent. I'm telling you to stop chasing after something that doesn't exist. This is something that is actually inside of you. So look, you have a choice. Make the right one. You're worth this. What is testing your equilibrium, your grounding? Look, somebody's making you feel like you have to embellish your story in order for it to be valid. No. Sometimes all of that work, it just has you going around in circles. This is telling you that, hey, why don't we simplify this and just tell it how it is? If it makes somebody uncomfortable, that's not on you. You're speaking your truth in this moment, in this scenario. And you want to know what? When we cut out all the BS, we really start to make progress. And actually, this will be probably a new platform that you can kind of run with this particular person in your life, or actually it could be a situation. But regardless, call it as you see it, call it out, and move forward with it. Yeah, keep it simple. I hope that it made sense. Stay safe, have fun. Well, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. And this is going to involve work. My dearest, you have been calling in some sort of a soulmate material right now, whether it's romantic or some sort of companion in life. Usually this goes towards romantic, but I'm going to keep it open because soulmates show up in many ways, shapes, and forms. So look, somebody's coming in to make you an offer you don't want to refuse, and that you probably won't refuse. Look, this can be somebody that is newly in your life or that is coming in right now. There is no power struggle. There's passion, but it is not confining. And this is something that you aren't completely sure that you are ready to move on to, because this is going to happen to the point, well, you might have to change a lot of things in your life, but also it might make your head spin, because this is seeming to embody so many things that you want in your life. But take your time, pump the brakes. This is not going anywhere. Stay safe, have fun.